All right. Says we're live. Are we live? I dropped links everywhere it needs to go. Uh, I dropped the StreamYard link as well. Hopefully, I'll be able to see it on my side if anybody drops in. I got the comments opened up over there. It might be kind of hard to see. So, uh, if somebody wants to jump in and help co-pilot with me for a little bit, you're more than welcome to. I'll be driving, well, for a total about 4.5 hours. Um, at some point, we're going to lose reception, so I'm planning on ending it before then. But if somebody's, on here joining in, what's up, Sponge? We are on our way to Vegas to go meet up with TK. We're going to have a good night. We're going to probably hit Fremont Street for a little bit, and then walk around the strip, see if maybe we can stir up something funny. Maybe, try and interact with people along the strip, because that'll be easy money for us. We won't have to be dealing with autists afraid of talking to people. Plus, on a Friday night on, what is it, Valentine's weekend, bitches are going to be looking for some attention. So that is the plan. We are about to get on the freeway right now, so that'll be a little smoother sailing than this stop and go. Like I said, if anybody wants to join up, what's up, Moonsoon? NDR, good to see you, boys. Like I said, if anybody wants to join in, you can click the link in the Discord. Shit, I should. Oh, here's how I can do that. Invite guests. Copied. This should. Oh, damn it. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, this is horrible. No. Oh, I don't have sight of the thing. Nope. It's not going to work for me. Come on. There we go. All right. That'll work better. Paste. Sent. Check. What's up, He-Man? Good to see everybody piling in so far. Did that actually send? No. All right. Hold on one second. I'm going to jump over here. Let me get back in here. Pause, mic, unmiked. All right, that should have unmuted stuff. I went over to make sure I dropped the StreamYard link in the comments. Let me know if the mic is good for you guys. Let's see what's going on. Oh, okay, cool. All right, the comment or the StreamYard was dropped. Thank you, He-Man. If the mic is good, somebody let me know. If not, I might try and refresh it or whatever. We are, however, right about to hit the freeway now. So, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate the heads up on that. Merging. Let's go. Massachusetts. Man, you're a long way from home. All right. Sweet. Easy money. All right. Does anybody have any questions or ideas of things that they'd like to see TK and I do? I personally have a few goals that I would like to have happen. We're going to be going on a little bit of a treasure hunt. I want to find the spot where Ruby dropped the pills at. So if any of the autists out there can help us triangulate which intersection that was at, is Hornbacks are going to happen? I hope so.
I've reached out to the Jedis. We might be able to see them tomorrow. But if anybody knows how to contact Hormaxer and tell him that we are going to be partying tonight, please do so, and direct him over this way so that we can have a little chit chat, start planning, and get that stuff going. Because right now TK's with his family, so I'm running the bookings and the plans for right now. So it's going to be kind of a hopefully idea is that we're going to be picking him up, going straight from where he's at, which I think will be at Fremont Street. We might stream there for a little bit, or I might pick him up and then we'll head down to the strip, maybe grab a drink or something so that we can walk and drink and, get a little loose, enjoy the city. The weather's going to be perfect tonight. I haven't brought out my Slutty Vegas shirt yet, but, once I get there, I'll change because, as everybody knows, if you're driving for 4 to 5 hours, your back's going to start getting sweaty. You want to make sure you have a good change of shirt. Yeah, that's we want to be able to show out for the team whenever there's these content droughts. It does, it takes a toll on us too, right? We all want something to be able to watch, enjoy, vicariously live through, joke about, whatever. Hope there's, some Kino moment. Oh, speaking of Kino moments, the second location that we're going to be looking for is we're going to be on the hunt for the escalator that Kel fell down. Ideally, I want to be able to find some random stranger, and while we're streaming, fuck this, I'm going in the carpool lane. While we're streaming, I want to be able to have them, grab my phone and take a picture of TK and I hard style posing on those two spots. Just, for my personal lulz, I think it'd be fucking hilarious. So that would be the two spots that I want to do. As far as other stuff goes, I thought that'd be fucking great too. If we want to do something to eat that would still be content, do a little goy slop mukbang type of extravaganza. I know the Rio's World Buffet, it's about 30, maybe at night at $40. So maybe we could do it tomorrow or something. I don't know. Because it ranges like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But basically the Rio's World Buffet, for in case anybody has not been there, this buffet, I shit you not, is, from what I remember, about half the length of a football field and in a U shape. And it's literally just got all different types of stuff. So, my fat ass would love to, be put in some sort of scenario where we're eating way too much, eating stupid stuff, maybe challenges from the chat, and then having to try and walk that off while acid reflux and stuff hits in. I don't know. Might be corny, might work. But, I mean, depending on what stream you're watching, Moonsoon, roughly between 20 to 200 people are vicariously living through people in the void. So, you know what? That's why I figure we might as well give them another show. Thank you to the 3 people in here so far, firing on all cylinders. You love to see it. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, so far the 3 potential people that we have out there that we could meet would be Hormaxer and the Jedis. Hormaxer would definitely be a lot of fun to meet tonight if we can pull that off. We can have him take us to the Tiki Room or whatever hell place that was that Ruby and Ava tried to go with him at. We could basically go do shot-for-shot remakes. Well, not shot-for-shot with the Kel thing, because that would I wouldn't do it, but you get the idea. I want to see how many spots we can hit, and the only thing that really is actually kind of frustrating is the high probability that Grace won't be coming out. So that's why TK and I kind of decided we're going to push things up to tonight and then just see where things go. Because as of right now, they've been doing fundraising for a regular ticket, right? But that's because the Go Wild stuff wasn't available. So, yeah. All right, 10 minutes in. We are still inside Phoenix Valley, of course. We are about to pass Happy Valley, which sorry, not too much. Yeah. Right. I'm kind of wondering if things might start getting, well, no, they shouldn't start getting patchy as far as reception goes this quickly. It should be all right, I'm assuming. Also, hopefully you guys appreciate the hair. I figure if I'm going to be putting myself out there for the boys, making sure that there's some content to watch, I might as well put my best foot forward. Plus, work's starting to pick up. So, when you want to deal with customers and be a little more disarming, it's right fucking low key. Good to see you, lady. I don't know if you got the beginning of this. It's only been I guess maybe the desert isn't as forgiving as I thought, even just this far out. We should be all right, though. Maybe there's some pockets. So, dropped out for a second. We are heading to Vegas. We got about a 4.5 hour-ish drive. That's if the pedal's down most of the way. And there's no accidents. And yeah, our Paul, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we're going to be seeing what sort of trouble we can get into. Speaking of trouble, slow down. So, what would be really good is if I actually made it a point to remember my Limp Bizkit CD so that I could put it in and have that as background noise. But I feel like with how shitty StreamYard is, usually it would be more for me than it would be for you guys. It would probably end up some shitty... Oh, fucking, I have radio. Let's see if I can't... Okay, that's probably way too obnoxious. I'm going to have that down until I get some sort of response from the chat on what the volume level is for the radio. Because out here in Phoenix, there's a really good rock station that has like this morning show with people. And actually, I won a radio submission. I'll tell you guys that story. No, checks, please. Yeah, no, that's not going to be necessary. So on this radio station, they were doing song title choices for different scenarios on like either a Wednesday every week. They'd do this kind of radio battle where basically each of the hosts had to choose a band song that fit whatever scenario. Say, you're driving along. No, I'm not going to jinx myself with something like that. You're going to a local pool and you've just gotten over some, food sickness, and you figured you could gamble a fart, and you ended up losing, and now you have a log floating right next to you. And I mean, it's a pretty good sign that, your digestive system is getting back to normal, because it's a solid log. It's no longer diarrhea, but still you got a log in the water. What type of song title would be fitting for that, right? So because the hardcore scene has a ton of great different song titles, and the one of the hosts on the show is an actual bastard. His dad left him when he was a kid. He knows his name, but I don't think he ever has met him in his entire life. And now this man's a grown adult, is married with kids. He's a very normie type of person, borderline leftist, but he's got this, piece of trash dad. And his dad also called him, or named him Richard, Dick for short, right? So kind of a shithead bastard of a father to name your kid Dick. But so they were trying to come up with a plot story. So your dad shows up on your door after all these years, and he says, "My little Richard, it's been so long. I've missed you. I want to, bury the hatchet. I want to try and make a life with you. What song would you play?" I sent in my suggestion, and the song's title is called "You Call Me Son, I Call You Dead" by Life Ruiner. You guys are free to look up that song up later whenever you want to. But it's basically heavier than Slipknot. So if you can imagine a radio station that's playing to the greater Phoenix Valley, and they're now having to listen to my shitty hardcore music choice because I won the name song choice. Pretty proud of that one. What's going on with the car thing? Oh yeah, in the car. Yup. So I don't know if I should paint it this way because the sun is setting off to my left shoulder like this. So at least let me push this up one so that I can get it over. Hell yeah. We got some fucking visuals going now, motherfucker. We got the sun setting over here. We got the lesser important person off to stage right. It's looking good. I'm going to get it out of the way for this guy, since he, of course, wants to drive faster, but he doesn't even use a turn signal because he's a stupid... I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't have my camera so where you can see behind me. We are at, now, exit 227 Daisy Mountain. Shout out to Daisy. Hopefully she'll get her brakes bled eventually at some point. That bitch has been rode hard and put up wet. Shout out to her. I crack myself up. Yeah, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Yes, exactly. We're going to hopefully get into some amount of chicanery tonight. Because, like I said, it's a Friday night. If you ain't out partying, we're going to try and do it for you. And the only thing that I'm semi-worried about is the cell burden. Because if there's going to be a lot of people, walking around, usually that means that data usage and whatnot is going to be pretty bogged down. So we'll just have to, roll with that, whichever ways it plays out. Thankfully, TK has a battery charger, so we got a portable pack I'm pretty sure I have a smaller one that's like this big. It's it'll charge about 3/4 the way on any phone. So hopefully that if we end up needing to use a backup to keep the stream going, we'll do that. I want a t-shirt. Okay, we can arrange that. We'll make sure to get some sort of. See, that was also one of the things that I wanted to do was get Ben's mom's book signed by Grace, but I didn't bring it with me because it's looking like she's probably not going to be able to make it. If she does, we'll fucking make it happen because it's not even a big deal if she shows up last minute, and the Thorpes and Notorious are doing that, so we'll play it out whichever way. But yeah, making some memorabilia is definitely something we're going to be trying to do. Having people sign some stuff and maybe, raffle it off in a Boyd shadow box somehow. We'll figure out something like that. Actually, yeah, no, He-Man, she isn't for sure. She did some fundraising yesterday, and will maybe, hopefully, probably, who knows, 60% of the time works every time. Chances that she will go live later today to try and do some more fundraising. Basically, her plan was she has this Go Wild pass with Frontier Airlines where you can only check as early as 24 hours before flights to see if you can get some discount ones. We're raising money to see if a regular flight could be covered. The goal had not been met, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes if the conch is there, they'll put in some money on their own as well. Yeah. We're still waiting. And that was going to be one of the easy things, too, is having the shoe be brought out here. I was going to tell her to bring both shoes because I thought it would have been funny as fuck for us to take the other shoe and at least, try streaming us going to a USPS and, packing it in a box and sending the other shoe off to Mark Fusion, making sure that we had Grace sign it as well. I would have also included the memoirs book from Ben's mom in that box if that were to all go together, because TK had also brought one of Grace's lolcow card, and we were going to basically, push that along as a combined Powers Captain Planet style combination of little gifts and stuff. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Don't tell TK this, but I have a little present for him though. Let's see if we can see that. Yeah, so this is one of the patches I made from back in the day during COVID, and I'll try and tell you this story while I'm driving. I don't know if we're going to drop out of reception. If it does, I'll try and cam down, see how long it'll go. If that doesn't work, we'll just end up having to call it. Like I said, if anybody wants to join the panel as well to hang out, you're more than welcome to. I'd appreciate the company. If not, no worries, I can carry it. The patch that I brought was a patch that was an image a graphic designer friend of mine made of me from back in the day, and it's kind of funny when you think about this, but basically back in 2016, 2017, when the Snowden, the first Epstein round, the spirit cooking, the fucking Pizzagate, when all of that stuff was starting to really hit the thank you, He-Man. When all of that stuff was starting to really hit the news, I went, I just doubled down on what I already was. It's just a full-blown conspiratard, right? A friend of mine didn't really like it that much that I was, pointing out all these different things, talking about different things. And this is a guy that I had made music with for years, been friends with for years. And he went full left way. But to his credit, I'll at least say that he did try and do, ironic, snarky, kind of fun ways of doing it, because since he was a really good graphic designer, and I'll show you the patch later once I get through some of this zigzag stuff and finish the story, really great at his art. And he took a picture that I had taken from when I had gotten a black eye after going to a show, and he turned it into this like esoteric patch where above my head, I forget the name of the type of style that it is, but you know how there's a stylized way to write words where you can read it both right side up and when it's flipped upside down? So he wrote truth above my head in that type of style font, so that whether it was right side up or upside down, you could read it said truth. It was kind of like in a almost gothic script type of lettering to it. But that was his way of kind of getting back at me, was because he was going to, while he was also designing a tabletop board game that he was going to call Pope or Nope. And it was basically kind of a esoteric Illuminati type of game, trying to figure out who's running the world, either the Pope or Nope. Maybe it was the Illuminati, maybe it's something else. Artwork that he did. So I appreciate it. Kind of saying like all this stuff is basically I would just start making stickers up.
All right, we're back. Thanks again, Sponge, for the help. The ambigram, right? Ambigram. This sunset's for you. Oh, it comes out like shit because it's washed out. But yeah, we're basically going through a lot of the whoops and hilly type of areas just outside of Phoenix right now. And that's a lot of hard rocks, which is going to block the cell signals like walls at certain points. So eventually I'm going to have to probably sign off. But hopefully that story came together. I don't know where it cut out. If you guys can let me know where it cut out. So yeah, I'll just try this again. So this is the design he did. pretty sick. So I was like, I have to turn that into patches and stickers. That's too dope just to not pass up. And he got really mad that I was making them. He was like, "What the fuck, dude? This is me making fun of you," kind of stuff. And I was like, man, for somebody who's so artistic and gets the nuance and subtlety of like how to really make an image tell a story, why don't you understand that I of course am gonna print 100 of these stickers and like a dozen of these as patches? Like, that's fucking awesome. Oh no, can you still not hear me?
All right, I set it to. I turned off the Bluetooth. Maybe that'll change around the thing. Maybe my phone is overheating. Maybe I'm pulling a Jeremy. I don't know. Let me know if. Oh no, I can see you guys, but you can't see me. Fuck. All right, all right, all right. Let's see if I can't kick this camera on again. Okay, we're back in business, baby. All right, TK, I saw you there for a second. Yeah, we're basically traveling through one of the harder areas reception wise to figure out. Let me actually hold on 1 second again. Are we back? Are we back? Let's see. All right. Well, oh shit. Is there somebody back here? No, that's not. Okay. All right. If anybody is out there and can hear the sound of my voice, please let people know that it is okay to return back to the show. We have hit a little bit of rain up in the high desert area. Let's see. I'm going to play some music right now so I get somebody to drop back in and let me know how it's going.
Still get those orders shipped time and still re-up on stamps and supplies time. That's why this upcoming holiday.
All right, the number went up, so I think there are people that are coming back.
And happy to help you keep being unstoppable.
So like I said, yeah, there was a little bit of a bad reception area over there. But we are back on the road. I guess I didn't hit the amount of time that it takes to cause StreamYard to shut down. We got a potential slowdown up here. My guess is because it's the rain has people freaking out. Actually, I'm going to go off for a second so I can copy the link and text it to TK and see if I can't get him to join me. I will be right back. Pause. Come on. Do the fucking thing. There we go. Boom. 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 All right. So that's sent. All right. So I sent that to TK. Hopefully he receives that. I guess I should have probably ended it and tried to restart it so then maybe there was a notification. Oh well. We push on regardless. Speaking of pushing on, we're down to 25 miles an hour. Yeah, at least it's, fairly safe. What is this fucking guy doing? You gonna get up there, Chief? Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Well, let me check this. Okay, perfect. So that's where my guests will be if they show up. Going downhill now. Oh, I see what happened. Everybody was going downhill super fast, and then when they hit the uphill, they didn't make it. That's what happened. Oh, well. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do a actual proper end now, and then try and come back later because we're getting back into some really spotty areas. So Once we hit clear area and start getting closer to Vegas, maybe I'll go live when we pass the Hoover Dam. We'll see. I'll let you guys know somewhere, maybe, somehow. I don't know. But thanks, everybody, for stopping in for a little bit. I appreciate all the support. And we'll be live later tonight for sure. All right.